Number 32 Chilworth Street, just up on the peak of the property. There's been no reports of issues, so this is just for future reference. As we can see, the property to the left has recently been done. 1, 2, 3 properties in a Spanish grade slate, and also to the right yourself, the original slates. They are in reasonable condition, but they are those sorts of slates, if you start standing on them they will crack. Beginning to get porous, but everything's in good condition, so if it ain't broke, then don't fix it. There's one thing I just wanted to point out to you, is that your chimney is in desperate need of grinding and pointing. We've got moss growing throughout, which means life is breeding. There's air bricks in the top, but above there the flaunching, you can see, is already starting to crack. I don't think that's sufficient. We've got moss growing throughout, and then if you look down the side, this isn't lead anymore, this is sticky band, flash band tape, which has been put along in this fashion. And at the bottom you've got an original piece of lead. Well, it's the new piece of lead that next door have done, and they've lapped it round your side, but it's just been silicone bodged on the corner, and a little bit of existing lead wrapped round. So if you do get any sorts of leaks at the base or anywhere along this section, it's due to the chimney. You can see how next door I've got these flashings. They are not great Cockney flashings at all. We like to do individual step flashings in lead, grind and point, spray with storm seal to seal the concrete, the cement and also the bricks, and an antifungal prior to get rid of the moss growing out. Also the ridges, lovely finial ridges. The issue with these is you can see the mortars coming out, and if you look, they butt up to each other, each one, and some of them have gaps like this, so you can guarantee if you can see daylight through there, water will be getting in there. Because your felt underneath the roof will be holding, it'll be running under the slates and running down, but eventually this will start to erode this area, so possibly to rebed and point the ridges. But I've not tested it with the dry ridge system on these, but there's a possibility we might be able to do a dry ridge system like next door with these finial ridges. Okay, dry ridge system means no maintenance, so no sand and cement and zero maintenance, which is always a good option to go for. The felt is not visible here, so there's no felt visible, which means around this area it will have corroded over the years, because the felt would have been sat in here, and with all the water it started to erode. So if you get anything above your windows, at the front of the property, at the back of the property, it's because the felt has deteriorated. But as I say, if it ain't broke, then don't fix it. I just wanted to point out that chimney for you while I'm here. Okay.